Let me start by saying this isn't me, thank goodness. My name is Kyle, and when I was a young boy of about 7, I ventured upon my first trip to the zoo. Random, I know, but allow me to continue on. See, Dad got called into work, so Grandma, who I called Nana, had to fill in. Looking back, it wasn't very impressive, but at the time I thought it was the best damn zoo ever. It was my first trip to the zoo, so what the hell did I know? I mean, they had all the animals I knew of, and dozens I didn't even know existed. After seeing everything from the dauntless dung beetle to the prodigious pachyderm, I was enraptured. I would go on to study animal behavioral science for the rest of my life, cataloging the ins and outs of over 2,000 species across the globe, all fascinating. Amidst my globe tracking, I would eventually find my way back home for a definitive moment, which marked a point in time that everything either came before or after. On his deathbed, my grandfather was to tell me a story, not some bullshit legend or folklore, but, on his word, a real-life account, a truth.
God damn it!
The story was of a man. Or so I thought it was of a man. So anyway, the story of this nameless man my grandfather went on to tell me was all I ever needed to know. And on those words, his story finished, my grandfather passed away. Stopped his chase, as he would have put it.
Friend, is this how you really want to spend your last hours? A precedent has been set to our benefit. Standards have been developed for how one in your situation should behave. Deborah, this pains me, honestly. But I will continue until you appreciate how important this is to me. It's not that you must tell me what I need to know. That way of thinking skews the whole perspective, and you may be mistaken into thinking you have a choice. You will tell me what I need to know because for you, there is no other option. Do what the situation warrants. For I assure you, that is precisely what I will be doing.
Your logic seems sound. However, it appears you have misinterpreted this whole situation. See, this here falls more in line with that anarchy. See, anarchy provides little room and time for proper behavior. Much like this situation does little to encourage logic. For instance, my response to you, go yourself, while illogical, is actually extremely appropriate. And clearly an option you overlook.
Sophia, can you please check on the criminal?
Criminal's still in custody. Conditions are wretched, at best. Attitude requires some improvement. Sophia has some suggestions for that.
Being a whore, I'm sure most of your suggestions end with your legs in the air. Uncuff me and try that again.
Subject is open to foreplay.
You need to focus. As do you, criminal.
I want to save myself from delving into the mind of a sociopath, but I must know how you've come to regard me as a criminal.
Because you are.
Making you any less of one?
No. Only to lower whatever imbalance you have created in order to make it seem like you are better than us.
Yet the imbalance of sheer intellect cannot be ignored. Much like the ratio in this car.
Takes a guilty mind to be offended by that. The fact is, you are worse. We have violated codes of conduct along with a few minor laws, but you're like family and you want to turn us in. Have us spend 20 years polishing dreams and digging dirt. I ain't doing it. Not for him, especially not for you.
As if to say he's the embarrassment. You wipe your feet on your family name and then become enraged when that name tries to cleanse itself. And now you will attempt to cover up dirt with mud.
I was raised in stuff much worse than mud, lady. I can't ruin the name. The name was born out of filth. You can't possibly make it any more dirty. And to clean it is to wash it away altogether.
Then we shall wash it away.
That chore is not for you or Deborah.
It is an honor, not a chore.
As it will be dumping his body if you do not give me everything you have when we get to this place.
As if he makes it that long.
Then what of me?
Let's be clear. This act doesn't save you, only those you hold dear. You need to focus on what's important to you, what's vital. You have done your job well, I commend you. Of course, I expected nothing less. However, as often the case, the righteous have traveled too far into the land of real life. You have now discovered the air is different here. And for you, impossible to breathe. Yes.
We're getting nowhere.
Yes, he can be that way.
It's almost as if he wants us to beat him to death.
So indulge him. Looks like my brother will soon be out of the equation. How unfair it is of him to leave you with the burden of it all.
If this world were fair, you'd have a dick big enough to deal with him yourself.
Sophia, dear. I believe I interrupted you earlier.
Christinus marmoratus, the envy of all prey. Survival is the base concern of any species, animal or the like. So, what is a creature to do when a stronger foe has imposed its will, when death is imminent? When a creature has realized what it can do without, its chance for survival increases exponentially. I am referring to regenerative properties, starfish, salamanders, tarantulas. Flatworms, if dissected, will grow into two separate wholes, evoking thoughts of the Hydra from fictional circles. But there is one creature that truly fools. The Australian gecko lizard. If a predator attacks, it will voluntarily discharge its tail, confounding its foe long enough to cover its retreat. The tail will never grow back the same, but it does grow back. It will sacrifice a part of itself to salvage the whole. It's goddamn beautiful to watch. The Australian gecko lizard, Christinus marmoratus.
If you won't talk, then there's not much use for you. I'm going to have to kill you just to stop young Freddie from breaking his hands.
Jay, I gotta ask you a question. How is it? Every woman you know was busy this morning.
It appears delirium is set in on this one. Why would you assume that, dead man?
I just must know to settle my curiosity. I imagine any one of your disease-ridden whores punch harder than young Freddy here. So I only assume the only way you didn't get one of them to play the role of heavy is that they were all busy, leaving little Freddy with his schoolgirl-sized fist and more than likely adolescent-sized cock to his own devices, flailing away in the tall grass. Even a medium-sized tree needs a decent-sized saw, boy. But when you got one of them daunting staring you down, you get the machines, and you put a team on it. You don't even have a knife, do you? Going for a nice 1930s style strangling, eh? That's good. Weapons are for weak men. But a bitch like you should always have one handy.
You.
No. A few more of those love taps would have been a strong maybe. Wonder how many taps you can take. One.
To your house, man. We're going to your house, man.
Hey, brother, the game is
We're
started.
going to your house.
Two. Come on, boy. I ain't done with you yet. Come on, big boy.
Take her cuffs off.
I'm gonna remove the puppy's collar. But don't get any ideas, little bitch. Mavis over there? Here's a dog whistle that will blow your head clean off your shoulders. Got it?
You, sit.
Whose blind grandmother decorated this shit, huh?
First, we need to know what we need to know. Hopefully, Deborah has done the decent thing and spared us from having to drag this out.
This number is no longer available. Please hang up and try.
Problem?
Cheap phone service, nothing for you to worry about.
This number is no longer available. Please
Phone
hang up
service?
and try your-
Really? It seemed to be working just fine a few minutes ago. Perhaps it's due to a cheap service of a different sort. I'm only saying the words that are no doubt running through your mind right now. Were those two goons enough? What could have gone wrong? And then it strikes you. In that place where all thoughts do when one has been negligent. And you realize, of course they weren't enough. Not for Deborah. You realize he's hard to contain on average, but now you've crossed him in the most foul way possible. Only enhancing what he already is.
Yeah, well, what he is isn't all that pleasant.
All the same. I doubt that nervous sweat that's running down your side right now is something he's at all familiar with.
1,000 things could be the reason.
But you know, it is only one.
Even if so, there's nothing he can do to change what's to come. He's in the middle of the desert with no phone. Time it's going to take him to get back to civilization, he'll have to run non-stop at a pace of 9 miles an hour for 5 hours in the desert heat.
You had that math nicely prepared. Do your goons not have a vehicle?
They do, but I'll make quick work of removing that as an option.
AutoStar.
I'd like to report a theft.
I've always had a fondness for dogs. One has accompanied me many times on my numerous excursions. And if you need a good jogging companion, dogs are hard to beat. Dogs are hard to beat, period, when it comes to running. In the skies, the Arctic tern can aviate 45,000 miles a year. But if you want to push for that non-stop flight, the bar-tailed godwit rises above all others. The godwit actually migrates from Alaska to New Zealand, a 7-day excursion, stopping for nothing. Kiss my ass if you don't think that's impressive. In the seas, the top vote for endurance is difficult, but certain species of shark, such as the great white, must stay in constant motion to live, so they get mine. On the ground, as mentioned, dogs are a worthy challenger for the crown. However, there are competitors, some surprising. I've tracked a kangaroo by car 20 miles straight, each bound covering an awesome amount of terrain. Penguins can go on waddles for up to 80 miles a clip. Then there are those equines that make running an art form. That beautiful gallop can stretch for miles on end. Just ask any cowboy that has saddled through the open plains of the West. And we mustn't forget the wolf. Surprisingly or not, all of these beasts must bow head in concession to an animal with a Western member that has a documented 350-mile run without a single respite. This species has noted members in northwest Mexico and in parts of the Kalahari that practice persistence hunting. Before making the kill of, say, an antelope, they literally run their prey to exhaustion and have plenty to spare.
I assume you would see it as a good idea to conceal things from us. I wouldn't. And I appreciate your technique, but I think you can work faster if your heart was set on it.
I'm working as fast as I can without missing anything. Isn't that what you want?
It is. But in some way, if that were to happen, rest assured, I would simply burn this thing to the ground and you right along with it.
Most of this shit dates back years. It's a guess to whether it relates to us, people we know, thousands of other people she tried to destroy with their lives. Basically, we could be here for hours.
You're right. We could be. This way, no chances are taken.
But you take quite a chance.
I've taken many. However, this is one less. Your lack of hard copy won't be suspicious. It's a new age.
That's everything.
Not that I don't trust you, but Sophia, would you be a doll and check the criminal's homework?
With pleasure. Let's see. Well, it appears our captive has managed to shake off their ignorance long enough to do something correct. I see no convert files, no related documents, no password restrictions.
Perfect.
Not quite. What I do see is a secondary link to an offsite server.
Outsourced.
I doubt they can afford that. It appears contained, but more than likely functions as a time-set backup for all records.
Naughty girl. You may have to blow this spot after all. Tell us where it is.
No need. I've got it. You should have more faith in my abilities.
I tend to underestimate anything that comes out of Southwest London.
I'm gonna enjoy shutting you up for the last time. You speak of me as a retarded whore. If this were a battle on witty banter, ding 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 ding, you win. This was a battle on pure intellect. I call it draw. But this is a battle on the most ruthless bitch. And that's me.
I'd destroy you. Wits, brain, or brawn. And you have no idea what ruthless is. If you could see the vision of what I'd like to do to you, the insanity of it, You wouldn't stay in the same room with me, dare yet lay hand. So not to spoil the surprise, I'll spare you the details. Just know that when the smoke clears and the victors are announced, all that will be left of you is a tombstone on which I will wipe my feet.
Enough, goddammit! I don't have to play referee all day. Control yourselves. This off-site server, can you handle it?
If it's a standard up capacity, yes, but anything bigger.
All right, then it's settled. Call Aaron, give him the address, tell him to meet us there. I can see why he likes you. I'm just surprised you haven't killed each other yet.
Detective Deborah.
Assistant District Attorney. Congratulations.
Thank you. What's it been? 15 years?
Would you say that's too long or not long enough?
Both. Hurts a little to look at you. But you are nice to look at. Deborah Curie.
You say my name as if a memory.
It is one of few I shall never forget. Does it get to be a burden,
What's that?
carrying that name around?
It's not a burden, it is my own. I made my name and I carry it proudly.
I see.
However, I have plenty of other burdens to bear if that makes you feel any better about things.
Not really. You haven't sent much business my way lately.
Is that a question?
Yes.
I haven't had much to send your way.
There hasn't been any reduction by your counterparts.
Well, then I guess I just must be getting bad at my job.
From what I've heard about you.
Well, you're still new. You haven't heard everything yet.
So, is that why I've received so much flack from your precinct? Hazing of some sort?
Our precinct doesn't do petty. They're making noises for a reason. You should take it as a compliment.
Your partner was making a lot of noise. What's his reason?
You will have to ask him.
I'd love to, but it appears I'll have to wait until he gets out of the hospital.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
So is that what you're doing way over here? Don't like the noise?
Something like that. And other things.
That's broad.
I'm good at my job, Miss Genevieve. And sometimes when you do a job better than expected, you wish you had not exceeded expectations. Learn things and not be unlearned, so they must be dealt with.
All I hear is a man rambling.
My precinct is dirty, Assistant DA. It's no secret. And while I'm no informant, I will clean house, and they know it.
Sounds like a lot of off-the-book hours.
You should know. I know the DA's schedule. It doesn't allow for personal vendettas.
I consider it doing my job.
And your boss will consider doing your job better than expected.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know, this is standing here talking together is a problem for a lot of folks.
Well, I guess they'd really have a problem if they saw us dancing together.
Good thing I don't dance. Just inviting more trouble.
Welcome.
Shit.
Your eyes say something different. But it's still strange.
What's that?
You're a detective. They're criminals. Yet you've nothing on them.
They know me too well. They see me coming from a mile away in every direction.
Maybe. Or maybe you don't want to see your family behind bars. If I find out you had anything to do with this, I'll make sure potassium chloride streams through your veins, no different than theirs. I'll load it myself.
Hey.
Afternoon.
You know if the train still comes through here?
Yep,
Yep, you know, or yup, it still runs.
still runs.
You know when?
Yep,
When's it come through next?
not sure exactly. I expect maybe in the next couple of hours or so.
I see you folks focus on promptness around here. So how does one go about acquiring a ticket?
Ain't no ticket. This ain't a scheduled stop.
So how does one go about gaining access?
You pay me, I go like this. Train slows to a crawl.
And what if you don't go like this?
Probably the most challenging aspect of my profession was the waiting, being able to master patience. When researching, I was often at the mercy of my subject. If you want results, you wait. If you want to be able to seize that most opportune moment, you wait. What you come to find is oftentimes the animals are waiting as well. They wait on you to be gone so they can continue on with the one thing you are waiting to see. Though instinct makes them eager, patience allows them to read the situation and navigate accordingly. I hesitate to call what animals do waiting. It's such a passive term. They lurk. They scheme, refrain, size up, calculate. I just know when it's life or death. You don't call it waiting.
I don't believe I got your name.
Wayne.
Deborah. So, Wayne, how much does one of these non-tickets cost?
About $50.
You ever give out a free ride?
Once,
Pretty girl?
ex-wife.
Ah. One-way ticket, huh? Well, Wayne, it's like this. All I got is this quarter I found on the way over here. And as bad as you wanted your ex to be on that train when it passed through, it's as bad as I need to be on it the next time it does. I appreciate that more than you'll ever know. Your ex is a fool for leaving you. You're a handsome and decent man, Wayne.
You're damn sticky.
Slow to a crawl my ass.
Come on. I thought you said he'd be a couple of hours.
That's what he said. Call him yourself if you want.
Something funny?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about how they run their crime-fighting organisation in this abandoned Peter outhouse. Still smells like wet dog. You know, we really need to save the trees. Otherwise, what's going to happen to these little guys? Their cuteness was never in doubt, but I didn't realise how much intellect goes down. It says here, if a squirrel knows you're setting eyes on it, then it will pretend to hide its food. And then, when your eyes are set away, it will all of a sudden move its food to a different location.
Sophia, enough with the woodland creatures. Read something of use, like a book on selling out family. A book on rats, perhaps.
Rats are actually quite smart as well. That's why scientists use them in mazes. They're great at finding shortcuts, loopholes if you will. Ironic he would mention rats.
No book on rats. Oh, dolphin poaching.
Thank God. I know you appreciate direct efficiency, so here's the deal. These computers are linked to an on-site server. I need both the computers and the server erased. The server is located in there. What? Oh.
Kayla! 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 Where are you? Nobody's gonna help. Kayla, where are you? Think, goddammit!
When it comes down to it, it's all just a dance. A constant waltz on the edge of disaster. Survival is the push and pull of the salsa. Our physical and sensory communication is given in hope of being well received, be it friend or foe.
A, B, D, or C. These files are wrong. They're out of order. Or missing. But why?
Look to the B. For them, it's called the waggle dance.
P, U, CPU, puck, cup. Cup?
This dance is a figure-8 movement with a waggle at its center. With variations in direction and distance, this dance can inform other bees as to the precise locale of pollen-producing flowers, possible hive relocations, water sources, and enemy threats.
I'm gonna enjoy shutting you up for the last time.
It's a dance in the dark. It's a dance with the environment.
Would some water be out of the question, Warden?
It's a dance with disaster. You don't have to waggle. But if you want to survive, you better know how to dance.
The last file was closed 2.5 hours ago. Maybe.
May we be nearing completion. It's just the time is limited, so we need to. Okay. 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 What? That's it? What time are you to acquire the remaining material?
6 o'clock.
You will call and reschedule. Keep the time, I will tell you the place.
No.
Hold on. These hourly uprisings are becoming exhausted. This is where I inform you again about the people you put in danger.
You need hours to get to any of my blood.
So I will get to them later.
From a prison cell? And risk adding a life sentence to an already lengthy stretch? Not likely.
But not unlikely. 50 years, 100 years? What's the difference?
Even with the decay of our case, you've still swindled hundreds of people out of millions. That always leads to someone.
also taken care of. Consider this, what is to be your last uprising squashed. I'm willing to die for this. The course I have steered demands it of me. I can do no more bargaining with death, but you still have a deal to be struck. Unless you're willing to die right here, right now, I advise you as I would a child. Stop it.
And what of the tide coming?
Tempered by a conscience and the law which she so desperately wishes to enforce.
Yet you admit the wave.
In order to save time for argument, I will concede the wave, just as much as I will concede a crime has been committed. Hell, billions of people concede that God exists, and still the only case they can build is faith. Fact or fiction, what is true is only what can be proven. Soon you will lack proof of both, and I have fear of neither, the least of which is nothing more than a dead cell phone.
As is habit, you missed the point.
Being?
Killing me now gets messy. Killing the rest of my family means you're in prison. So, let's just say all evidence is lost and no provable crime exists. Fine. Kill me, kill my family. Fine. But he is coming.
What then? You think he will break one law destroying me in an attempt to uphold another?
That's my point. If he were coming for you, you might have a chance. But he's not. So, I figure I'll just sit back, wait for my love to make himself seen, and watch what happens to whomever gets in the way of what he really wants.
Which is...
Yes.
So most of the situation is handled.
When you say most, I assume nothing is handled.
Acquisition of the information is almost complete.
Then it is this call I don't quite follow. Doing what you're supposed to doesn't warrant an update.
There's a loose end.
Need I ask?
Strategically, it's not a problem, but given that I've tried to...
Stop. Not to me. To someone that wishes that information.
Next page, bottom line. With the number of enemies he's made in the police force, there won't be a problem. But still, he won't be in a good mood.
A good mood would be rare any day.
I'm hoping that what I still have of his will keep him tempered, but...
You're just making it worse.
I had the meeting moved to one of the drops as a safeguard.
Does he know of it?
No. And if he can't find me, he'll find who he can.
I suppose he will.
So...
Youth should never have worry for old folks.
I'm pretty sure he killed young Fred and Jag, and he damn near helped raise Jag's kids. I wouldn't call what I have for you worry. People worry about things they are unsure of. Devereaux is a certainty.
Get the rest. Gotta hold on to the good inside you. Every lover knows.
Now, we will leave this place and your friend will meet us where I say. You have made your point clear, a bit too clear for your sake. Whether you're dead or alive, my trouble remains consistent. So act up once more and we will revisit our current situation. And the next time, I will send this bullet from one side of your skull to the other.
You're gonna shoot me anyway.
Shall I now then?
Rupert. I was beginning to think you weren't going to show.
Well, you at my age, you find out that there's your time and then there's your body's time. Sometimes I think I got another half hour before I have to go to the bathroom.
Right.
And the body says, no, you're going now. Sometimes I want to get up and leave. The body says, you got 15 more minutes. So I give it 15 minutes more. Yeah? Yeah, that's life. Either you're waiting or you're rushing.
Well, that sounds discouraging.
Not so bad. Keeps me guessing. Usually my meds keep me in line, but they didn't have the usual at the pharmacy. You okay today? You're a little more tired than usual.
Just finishing up a case that's been a long time in the making. I haven't even been home in 2 days.
Happened to me once. Forgot where I lived. I'm sitting here and I don't think I've ever seen you without that necklace.
Oh. It's a symbol of the freedom I want for my clients.
Yeah. Speaking of which, a little something I need to set free.
Ah.
Enjoy your sandwich.
You leaving me already?
Well, like I said, sometimes I think I got a half an hour more. Don't worry, sweetheart, I'll be back tomorrow.
When your meds come in?
Oh, no, that's not till Tuesday. Oh. Tomorrow is my Viagra shipment.
Oh, well, I'll bring my Red Bull.
Well, I'll bring my rosary beads.
Okay.
Bye, doll.
Bye, Rupert. Kayla, hey.
Hey, there's a change in plans.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, just some flooding at our place, so I was hoping you could meet us over at the Ernest building, 3rd floor.
Sure, no problem.
What was that?
Oh, nothing, it's just low battery. Listen, I think you're going to be quite interested in what I was able to dig up.
I'm sure. Okay, all right then. I gotta hurry up if I'm gonna get all my errands done. But I'll see you shortly.
Looking forward to it. Love you. It's not dead yet.
I'm sure you are waiting for my response. but I've got nothing for that.
Where's Mom?
Took Junior out for a spell.
Where is he?
I won't insult you by asking who.
You waste my time, old man. It's a simple question. You was to delay me, I get it. You think being clever will gain you favor. I advise against it. Most gentlemen would ask their question once more, hoping to elicit an actual response. But that would just irritate me further. I'm gonna stand here, looking at you. You're gonna give me a answer.
And if I don't tell you?
You will tell me.
You're foolish to think I'll sell out Mavis.
And you're foolish to think.
What? That you won't kill me like you did young Fred and Jack?
You couldn't possibly know their fate.
I know they were holding you. Now you're here. Don't have to read the book to know how that one ended.
Only Mavis could have brought that to you. Which means he's worried. Which means you think I'm desperate. Or dangerous. That's why you have a knife in the cushions. You don't want to silence me. You think I'm here to kill you. Come on. Mom doesn't keep a dirty dish. No, I can smell you had a sandwich that still wouldn't explain the butcher knife missing from the cutlery block.
Can't blame me. I know the hatred in your heart.
You know shit about what's in my heart.
Oh, I do. I know it's enough to make you turn on your own family. I know it's enough to make you break your mother's heart. I know it's enough to make you turn your own brother in.
Don't try this, old man. This all started because you're a criminal.
I'm a businessman.
Enron was filled with businessmen.
All legal.
Except you had bodies getting dumped in the river. Shit, you're worse now.
Now, Mavis handles everything.
A blind eye may be turned, but a man still has his senses. You put hundreds into poverty and handfuls into heaven. People we knew.
You mean that devil's parents?
Talking about the Madisons, the Newtons.
They deserve it.
And yes, Kayla's parents.
The only reason you two met.
That's what you wanted to pull me into. Mold me into your criminal likeness.
That was all I knew!
This is all I know!
Treachery!
Pain. You think that's hate you see? It's pain. Pain is what drove me away. Pain is what kept me from you. From Mom. And I loved you. You were my hero. Not in the way a kid says his father's his hero because it's what a kid says. To me, you were the greatest. You were my hope for what I could be as a man. And you shattered that. You destroyed everything I wanted to be. That's what you took from me.
That's life, Deborah. All kids are disillusioned.
Mm-hmm. I was lied to. Every day you lived, you lied to me. And then to find out Mavis was in on it, a willing student.
And your mother?
I judged her. And then I pitied her. And then I felt shame.
Boo-hoo, boy! We were like this before you came along. You were born into this family. I won't apologize for that.
And you gave seed to a son that wasn't born a criminal. I won't apologize for that. Guess I'm just amazed. I'm amazed that you seem to feel no guilt.
You don't know what I feel.
Then tell me.
Doesn't matter.
It matters to me.
Son, it's all haunting type shit. My nightmares are bad enough without giving words to them.
Then why?
Because killing one man carries the same penalty as killing a million.
That's sad. It's sad that the only alternative you see to killing is not killing. There's always a chance to save a life. Kill 100, save 1,000. Start with one.
I don't think God keeps a plus-minus counter.
If I were you, I wouldn't make any claim just knowing a damn thing about God and his ways.
It's too late, Daddy. It's too late for heaven.
You didn't spread all that misery in your life just to get to hell. So I do things now for heaven's sake. You did what you did because it felt true. So what feels true now? As my girl sits in fear of what will happen to her next, what feels true? As Mavis plots on the lives of others, what feels true? When Mom comes back here, what do you see yourself telling about what happened here today? This ain't the line. God damn, man, how far does your line move? I don't have time for this shit!
Ernest building. 3rd floor. Are you going to kill them?
Well, if I have to.
So I wasn't wrong.
No. Drink up. Your lemonade isn't warm.
I knew he was in there. That killer. My boy. I did it all for you. The fool that could have been king. I know your disappointment. I was your hope. Shit. You were mine.
Things we think we know about animals can be more dangerous than a complete lack of knowledge. Believing you can outrun a common bear or that you're safer around a jovial-looking hippopotamus than a menacing crocodile. Thinking a platypus would make a good cuddle buddy.
You don't seem very surprised that 2 extremely handsome Asian men just sauntered into your house and are now seated comfortably on your sofa. Aren't you going to ask who we are?
I'm learning to avoid the obvious these days.
Easier said.
So to be clear, you do know our allegiance and purpose.
Though you seem to be men of mystery, yes. I mean, I don't know for sure, but This stage of the game, boys, it doesn't matter much. It's enough to know you belong to someone well above my station. That obviously has some concerns. I would think you gentlemen would have a higher sense of urgency.
Do we have need for haste? Is there a need to be frank? See what I did there? I like to take time on these issues, Mr. Curie. It's more efficient in the long run.
Your son seemed to be of an improved state as you left.
My homemade lemonade would do that to you.
Well, I hope to leave with a renewed vigor as well.
What did you two talk about?
I told him where we were taking his girlfriend to acquire the last of the files.
That seems a bit counterproductive, unless you wish for his success in this matter.
Is this what you wish for? Do you want him to succeed?
I want him and his lady friend to live. That is all.
6. One half a dozen the other.
Where is he going?
Can't say for sure. I hear Asia's a shithole. But Beijing's nice this time of year. What is it, year of the jackalope?
The tiger, actually. Frank, I know your reputation. It's inevitable but to know your reputation. You were a tiger. Cutthroat.
호랑이가 어디 있나? 안 보이네?
고양이 새끼만 보이네.
So, just tell us.
Or you what? Kill me?
No. I won't. But he will. He likes the torture stuff.
Come on, pussycat.
Sure. Why not? You'll never make it in time anyway. Ernest building.
Oh, you're right. We won't make it in time. But we got people to handle such things. Good choice, pussycat. You get me.
May I?
You see, the domestic cat, or pussycat, has single-handedly eradicated no less than 6 species of animal. That is more than any other known creature. If you think you know the pussycat, think again, because felines, no matter how big, are always predators.
Shit, Alice. Come on, baby girl.
I don't think so. Hello? Hello? Come on.
gotta be kidding me.
No. Son of a bitch. My father's gonna kill me. Yeah, he is. You're not helping. I don't help. Sir, I am so sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just a scratch.
No. My dad's gonna kill me.
Tell him we got hit in the parking lot.
I've already used that one. Can I get your registration? Please? Please?
All right, sure.
Thank you. Oh, man. God, what are you gonna do? Sorry. You're not sorry. It's gonna take it away. Thank you. I am so sorry.
Don't worry about it. Okay. You know, I should probably get your name as well.
Yeah, Sydney Anderson.
Sydney Anderson. You know, did I spell that correctly right there? Wearing white shoes after Labor Day. I would have never thought that'd get you killed.
The scorpion fly can't mate if it doesn't have a gift for the missus. So, oftentimes the male will pretend to be a female to attract another male and steal his gift. Oftentimes it works, but if that male finds out you're not who you pretend to be, well, in less than scientific terms, you get I love this guy.
I'm going to take the cuffs off. Don't be cute. You're going to get the files. You're going to make sure it is everything she has. How do you make sure? You're going to ask her. She is going to leave and I am going to kill you. But your remaining family will survive.
I still get the pleasure in killing her, right?
I suppose you've earned that much.
She's here.
Good. Kayla. Kayla. A good memory will serve you well. We're going to be on the other side of that wall. I know you're clever.
And we did our research. We know you bitches learned sign language in Girl Scouts.
So don't. If you think about doing something, think a little past that to where it goes wrong. And I drop your precious loved ones to their knees and let one of these tingle down their spine. Does it all seem worth it? Knowing how it is all going to end? Do you feel Lady Justice, whom you so desperately seek, is able to breathe in this smog?
Yes. No matter how this goes down, I die. No matter how this goes down, you die. Yeah, sorry about that. Just thought I'd show you a future office space.
What? Wow. This place is gonna be awesome.
Yeah, we think so.
Is Deborah on his way?
No. He had to watch the cleanup crew back at the office. Sensitive files and such.
I would have thought he would miss this for anything. He should be here.
It couldn't be helped. But I'm here, hoping this all wasn't for nothing.
Well, the information you and Deb gave me wasn't much, but it did give me a starting point. At first, I thought there was no way the claims you make are possible.
Why?
Logistics. I know it seems relatively simple to have a couple people knocked off, buy up some land and move around some money, but it's not.
No?
It turns out these weren't private funds and real estate deals. These were government-owned properties, municipal holdings, and county contracted work projects.
Frank could have never afforded to cover those.
Exactly. I had to figure out how their otherwise low-grade operation was able to pull off these high-end deals, knowing it would require a ton of hush money and leave a massive paper trail. And we know not everyone wants to play ball.
The bad luck that fell upon the Fair Works Commission.
Suicide, car accident, it's bullshit.
How bad is it?
It's bad enough I want to move. I mean, we're talking at least 5 city council members, 4 judges, the city rezoning board, and a large portion of the mayor's office. Damn is right.
The DA's office?
Actually, he's more inept than corrupt. He could be playing a part, but I think he's just clueless.
Those accounts that we found, did they lead to anything?
Dummy accounts, set up with just enough money to distract in case someone was clever enough to find them.
How much?
A few million.
No. I mean, how much to make all this worth it?
At least 20 city officials. Several dozen of LA's finest. Hush money, estimated collateral enough to make it all worth it. Anywhere from $250 to $500 million. This will put the Curies away for life, along with more than a few others. The city is
infested.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
When this breaks, a lot of people won't see this coming.
So is that everything?
Yeah, it's all here.
No, I mean, do you have a backup copy stored somewhere, just in case?
Yeah, no. No, this is it. I wanted to back it up on file, but this thing runs so deep. I didn't feel comfortable putting it in our system. They've got city members, they've got others.
Yeah, that's smart. What are you doing? What are you doing? Wait. You said get the information. I got it. Get the files. Find out what she knew. I did it. It's all right there.
Kayla, what is this?
Bitch, you said she could go free. You said you wouldn't touch her. I'm so sorry. Allison, I'm so
I know.
He said you would go free.
Kayla.
He said you would go free.
Wait, I don't understand.
You have to...
Maybe she has more files, maybe she doesn't. Bottom line is she knows too much. If she has more files, we'll find them.
You were always gonna kill her. You coward. Why this show?
I knew she'd be more open with you. Now we know what we're looking for. Game over. Check.
Why am I not surprised? It's him.
Tape him out, cup her hands. Get her out of here. When I'm done with him, I'll call you.
Where is she?
Seems like I should just shoot you.
But you know by now, you having that gun doesn't guarantee much.
Did you kill him? If you're here, he's either dead or close to it. So which is it? Is Dad dead?
A long time ago. Where is she?
Doesn't matter. You'll never see her again. I got everything that I need. I want to let you go, but something tells me you won't let bygones be bygones.
I don't need redemption on you. I'm fairly certain someone's gonna kill you soon anyway.
Is that so?
Yeah. A couple agents paid Pops a visit after I left. And just for me to get here, I had to kill a couple bleached blinds that seemed intent on keeping me from getting to you. And now that I've gotten to you, I'm certain whoever sent them is gonna send more bodies to plug the hole.
Not to worry. I can temper those qualms with one bullet.
No. You can. But I don't give a shit. Where is she?
How do you know she's still alive?
Because I'm here!
You know, it's a shame you came all this way just to go down like this. And for you, I don't get it. I don't see it. He can do better than you. As far as I'm concerned, you're just a resourceful bitch. And killing you, oh, it'll be its own reward.
I startled you. I saw Allison's car outside, but I know you don't trust Sophia to watch them both. Which means Allison.
You know how it is. No loose ends.
Just loose minds. Was it you? You personally? She was a beautiful woman. 2 kids. Husband died in '07 of colon cancer. She was a volunteer volleyball coach on weekends. Did you know that? Probably not. She was like family. She didn't deserve that fate. She was better than all of us. I didn't think I could become more enraged than I already was. No more obsessed on getting what I came here for.
Well, I'm right here. Whoa! That I can't allow!
I want you, Mavis!
Don't try that bullshit with me! I know you!
watch what happens to whomever gets in the way of what he really wants.
Which is...
me. He could give a if you ever see the inside of a prison cell. He could give a about the millions of dollars you've stolen from those innocent, naive bastards or the people you've killed. The love he has for me will last 1,000 lifetimes. If you've ever witnessed a starving lion, then you know what they will risk when they've grown desperate. So no, I don't want to die. But that man wants me bad, and he is willing to die because he can't imagine life without me. How do I know this? He told me so. I know because I feel the same way about him. I've only helped you this far because I know what losing me will do to him. I've helped you to save him from the pain. And now, he's coming to save me. And God help man or beast that gets in his way. If you hurt me, he will hurt you much worse. If you kill me, before taking his own life, he will rip the flesh from your bones. That's what love will make you do. And make no mistake about it. He loves me. That's what you have breathing down your neck. You say you're willing to die, and I believe you. What I don't believe is that you're ready to get devoured by a goddamn lion.
It shouldn't be taking this long.
You wanted me.
The hell is that?
It's the chime that rings free. It's the sound that gives me hope. And it makes me invincible. It's the sound that makes my heart swell. And your chances fade. It erases all fears by defeating all weapons.
Weapons.
That was a mistake.
Gonna talk? Allow me. Oh, you got tricks. Nope. I got 7 years of Muay Thai, you British cunt.
today, but tomorrow your family still dies.
Bitch, you don't seem to understand. You're not gonna see tomorrow.
You are a dumb. You worry about a backup server, some paper documents, and a thumb drive? We moved everything to the cloud weeks ago. You were never gonna win.
He was wrong. You're not a lion. You're just a little squirrel, aren't you?
What?
I don't suppose that we could go. No matter. This won't stop me from killing you traitors.
What I got from my grandfather's story was this. If you want to know something about the behavior of animals, just watch one animal in particular, and you will learn everything you need to know. So, what animal is this, you wonder? The same one that would sacrifice a part of itself for freedom. The same one that has perfected the dance. The same one that does things for which there are no words. The same one that is often underestimated. The same one that doesn't fall for the scorpion fly's tricks. The same one that can keep focus in the worst of times. The same one that will devour enemies whole. So, what beast is made of all these things? What animal runs its prey to death and sets the mark for endurance? What being strives against the insurmountable, refusing to be tamed? The answer is short and empowering. The answer is the result from both the hand of God and the force of creation. The answer is as simple as it is strong and encapsulates all that is possible. The word falls from the mouth, heavy from its history, peerless and undeniable. Man.
I knew you'd come for me.
I always wondered why my grandfather would tell me that story. More so, why it would be the last thing he would want to tell me before he passed away. I sometimes think he did it out of spite, knowing it would somehow diminish all that I had accomplished up to then. Sounds like an evil thing for a grandfather to do who was known for his philanthropy, I know. But ever since my father had passed away, our relationship was, how should I put it, uncomfortable. On that day, Nana and I had just gotten back from the zoo, and Granddad was sitting in his chair. He stared at me as I rambled nonstop about all the animals I had learned about. When I concluded, he stared at me a little longer, silent. Then he plainly said, "Only the emotions separate us, boy." On that, he got up, patted me on the head, and walked to his bedroom. Words like that don't leave you, and they force you to root out their meaning. Animals are driven by survival, plain and simple. Us humans are driven by something very different, but without which we don't survive either. Our base purpose is to either be loved or give love. When that changes in an individual, when that truth abandons a person's being, all you're left with is, well, you know. My Nana had a habit of saying that the only thing stronger than a man's push is a woman's pull. When those words finally sunk in one day, they changed what, or who, I thought this story was about. Then, the story changed what I was about. Grandfather swore his tale was true, and though I don't question its possibility, I have my doubts. It is a fantastic story, but my life has been spent studying the fantastic. While I don't doubt this man I've never met, I do question a love I have never seen. Perhaps that's just the scientist in me. Well, I gotta go. Breakfast with Aunt and Uncle.